Well, you lot all seem particularly sour. Even by your standards, which is saying a lot. Now, how are my girls supposed to feel okay about themselves with nothing but a bunch of sour-faced killers for company? Well, I do my best to keep them presentable. I really do. But there's no one to help me. Oh, I know you lot just laugh at me behind my back. I know what you say. But it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Being the camp joke. Well, just because I have standards, huh? And manners. Manners is important. Manners is everything. Oh, you lot ain't got no manners. Just look at you. Bunch of cow herders, the lot of you.
Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Morgan.
Okay, I'm turning in.
Arthur.
On this beautiful night, will you dance with me, Miss Mary Beth?
No, I will not. I got 2 left feet.
I'm not a monster, miss.
No, of course you're not. You're not that interesting.
Very funny.
So when are we heading out again, Arthur? That was fun.
Shopping or shooting?
Either. You just say the word.
Okay. You awake yet?
I'm trying to sleep
Hey,
here.
Mary Beth.
Hi, Arthur.
Haven't received anything from you in a while, Mr. Morgan. Good job, Mr. Morgan. All right.
If I stayed,
Evening,
everyone I loved would die. I ran. Not for my life, but for theirs. In this country, I spoke no English. I was afraid. I had nothing except for my fear, for I left in a rush. I was starving, feeble, and alone. I thought I would die crossing the desert. I thought I would get here and be sent back. I thought I would be killed here. Instead, I was simply starving because nobody cared. And then I met Dutch. I was stealing chickens, and he, I met him doing the same. And we laughed. He took me in, and he fed me, and he clothed me. And I met all of you. I don't believe I shall ever go back home now. For this is my home now. You are all my home now.
Hello?
Hello, Arthur.
Morgan.
I'd love to have seen you and Dutch trying to rob chickens.
I'd say I had the upper hand.
Oh, have to set up a rematch.
Man,
Oh, is that so?
well, compared to you lot. Here we are, on the run, being chased east across this whole goddamn country. And you boys isn't even making any real moves. No wonder old Dutchy's so goddamn tired. He's got to think for all of you.
Shut up, Micah.
No, I will not shut up! I'm trying to help. Shutting up will lead to us all being killed.
We ain't being killed. We've been in worse scrapes than this.
Me too. But moving around with this many of us, it's trouble.
There used to be more.
You're just worried. You're worried because you're the one person in this whole goddamn bunch who does nothing but profit from everyone else's work.
That ain't true.
You're the first person I'd kill.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
He just don't like the truth. He's afraid. He's afraid because he's a goddamn parasite! He ain't never off grafting, nor hunting, nor killing like the rest of us. Oh, sure, he's family. If he was my uncle, I'd throttle him. He ain't no one's uncle. We should do him in. I'm joking. Relax.
Stinks of coward right around here.
You think you're so clever.
Drop the tough act. It's getting embarrassing.
What's wrong with you?
I don't think I've ever been less intimidated.
You wait.
Al borrachito todo se le dispensa.
All good, Arthur?
Yep.
Cuando anda chico, no conoce la vergüenza.
If you'll excuse me.
Si me emborracho, es por una consecuencia. Todo lo causa la pasión de una mujer. Amigo vino, tú me tumbas con tu aliento. Las copas llenas, ¿dónde están? Que no las tengo. Si me emborracho, es de puro sentimiento. Todo lo causa esa ingrata mujer.
I reckon it's time to turn in.
El whisky tomo yo por apetito. Compro mi trago, si me hace muy poquito. Como una taza de tequila de mi abuelito. Todo lo causa la pasión de una mujer.
Arthur!
Stay away from me.
But I got a tip.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Oh, it's a goodie, I'm telling you.
It always is with you. Then we end up heading in a burning barn getting shot at.
You're a sad man, Arthur Morgan. Sad man indeed.
Go on, put it in. Go on.
I don't care what you feel, girl. Get ready! These girls, Mr. Morgan, it's a shame they were princesses in fairy tales.
Well, it looks like they found their fairy godmother. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Well, just go on.
There he is, the proud Englishman.
Don't fight other men's battles, boy. And anyway, my family weren't even English.
Whatever you say, King Arthur.
Nearly got myself lynched a couple of days ago.
How?
I had been watching this house in town. Rich family lives there. I became convinced, as you do, that the place was full of loot.
Of course. I know the feeling.
It starts to call you that thing in your stomach. Take me. Rob me. I want to be in your pocket. Silver, gold, all the good things in existence.
Exactly.
So, I'm watching the house for a few hours, and it's as quiet as a grave. I become convinced it's empty. I ask around, people ain't been seen. So, for some reason, I must be getting sloppy. I just walk right in. Right into a wake for their dead Uncle McCarby.
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what'd you do?
I froze. Then I saw his name, and I became McCarby's best friend they never knew about. Somehow I winged it, and let them lead me into being McCarby's former gold prospecting friend from back in '76. By the end of the evening, we were laughing together and crying. It was very sad. He was a lovely man, old McCarby.
But you still robbed them, huh?
You heartless bastard. Of course I didn't. I robbed the priest, but not the family.
That's okay, then.
Hey, Reverend, it's all the same with me. You're weak, and you're hiding, and your being up there in heaven don't give two shits about you. So you take opium to feel okay, and them's the facts.
Them ain't the facts, sir.
I'm sorry, Reverend. But the way I see it, your kind is parasites, deceiving people, and a greater evil than those of us who know better.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
It stinks of coward right around here.
Oh, shut up.
Why don't you leave him alone?
That man's a mess. He contributes nothing.
Just leave him, okay?
All this adventuring and wandering over mountain passes, being chased and running for our lives. Troy agrees with you. You know, if I didn't know, I'd think he's the same age as them silly girls.
Away with you, silly man.
Oh, no. Well, if I was 5 years younger, or $1,000 richer, well, I'd marry you. Make a dishonest woman of you, I would. Yeah. And that'd be the best decision I ever took. You're a fine woman. Oh, you keep it hidden under that sour as vinegar face, nasty acid tongue. But I know that's just a rose's thorns.
You're a silver-tongued flatterer and no mistake.
Oh, no, I tell the truth, ma'am.
I must get back to my work.
Oh, there's something about that woman. Sweet and sour. Mm-hmm.
Some men came to my village. They accused 5 men of spreading rebellion and heresy. They took them into the streets, stripped them naked, castrated them, and fed them to the pigs, while the rest of the village was forced to watch. One of those men was my uncle. Another was a friend of my parents. And you know what those men had done? They had suggested that the men of the village demand a fair wage from the local landowner. That, not that he share all that he had, just that he give enough that the people might live. Of course, Mexico could be a land of plenty. But the people with the power there? They rather kill than share the smallest little piece. All my life, I think about this. Most people are thieves because they steal the lives and the hopes of others.
Hey. Never easy, leaving the fire.
You think you'll ever go back to Mexico?
For now, I can't. You think we're wanted here? I'll be shot on sight if I go back there.
Maybe one day. All right, well, I should be getting on.
Okay.
Beautiful night. I'm not much of a storyteller, so forgive me, but I really... I don't have much to say. Life's always confused me. I don't feel I understand it very much. Other human beings seem to understand why they were born, but for me, it seems like I was born to hurt and suffer myself. That doesn't always seem like a really good reason. I wish there was another way. But here in this land, I feel very stuck. But, I'm sorry to complain. This is just so.
Listen, Charles. You're about the best man I know.
Rest up, Arthur. You need it.
Well...
I'm getting too old for this. Living in tents, on the run. By my age, I thought I'd be living on some farm somewhere, having some servant girl feed me freshly peeled grapes and another massage my feet. Funny how things turn out. Said I'm stuck in the wilderness with you degenerates trying to stay warm. Still, guess all that luxury run me to fat, and there ain't no getting fat out here. Now my old hag Grinshaw eats triple rations. Enjoy yourselves. I gotta get on.
You good, Abigail?
Oh, hi, Arthur.